Good morning. Today I'm biking from Deer Lodge to Butte, Montana, and we're currently on a trail. As you can see, the weather has turned for the better. It's 10:53 and 60 degrees. I think the high might be 65. There are some chances of rain as I approach Butte, but I'm hoping to get there before the rain starts. And this is a very nice local trail, and it's right there at the river. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Check this out. This is one of the Milwaukee Road engines right here to the right. You can see it was electrified and it crossed, I don't know, I think it started in Illinois and ended up in Washington State. All electrified. We're at the Yellowstone Trail and Park. So apparently this bridge right here was built by convict labor, and this was, I guess, part of the Yellowstone Trail Network. Check this view out. It's nice. Nice. Well, it's 11:45 and I thought I'd give an update. You can see mountains all around me with some snow-capped ones to the front right. And this has been my view the whole ride. I've been on this frontage road for about 10 miles. And I'm making pretty good speed, 13.7. And so far the weather's fine. It's 63 and it does feel a little cooler. Well, it's 12:05 and the weather is shifting. I'm suddenly into a pretty strong headwind and my watch is saying 65, but I feel colder and the sun is hiding. I hope it doesn't last. So there's a broken trestle to my left across the highway. That's interesting. Just an update. To my right, it looks pretty dark over there, probably raining. And then straight ahead, it's also very dark. I'm making a right up here in a mile, so I'm hoping I'm in this area that's sunny. This is not at all what I expected. So I'm heading toward the Copperway Trail, which is due east. And it seems to be into this area that's sunny. Moo! They're looking at me. If you look to my right, you can see everybody's got their headlights on. I'm going to be turning right just up here. I think I'm riding into it. I think when I get to the trail, I'm going to reassess. 12:52 and 66 supposedly. And it's not telling me there's a storm, but there are definitely storms all around me. It's a bit worrisome. So it looks like my route goes right by this rest area. So I'm going to the rest area. We're going to take a break and decide what to do. Look at that windmill go and the flag. All right. Well, you can see on the windmill to the right, the wind has slowed down. Hi. There's still some bad weather out there, but I think I'm going to be okay. So it's 1:46. I was probably in that rest area for 30 minutes, maybe 45. I think I made the right call going up in there, and several people said they drove through heavy rain. All right, so we're getting on the Copperway Regional Trail, which is a very nice trail. I rode about half of it in 2024, and then since then they've added on to it. And it's beautiful. It does go by a lot of water though, so I have to watch that. Hi there. How are you?
Hi, good.
Thank you. Hi there. Hi there. So it did rain, at least per the radar, on my route. And you can see that stream there is very beautiful, but it was swollen. I would say I got very lucky to find that rest area and to be in a hole of this weather. And you can see the ground here is wet. Oh, nice. And yeah. So it's 2 o'clock and the winds are not favorable. I've still got a crosswind. It's not a tailwind yet. All right, this is the end of the trail. It was only like 3 miles. I think it continues. Just interesting scene. It's kind of neat looking. You can still see some people have headlights on. It's 2:24 and I've got 6 miles to Silver Bow Trail. It's kind of a neat old farm truck. I'm climbing and I'm in a headwind. The truck says farm something. Farm vehicle. You can see the flag now. It's a brisk headwind. Totally opposite of what's projected. It's supposed to be a tailwind, and that's just Montana weather for you. And weather predictions in the mountains aren't right sometimes. I'm also wanting to get to Butte before 4 because there's some forecast of rain, and it's going to be iffy if I make that. It's 2:30 now, and it's 13 miles to Butte, but my speed is 4, so it's just going to depend on if I keep having this headwind and if I have to keep climbing. Cool view. I'm turning onto Wild Horse Meadow Road. I love it. To the left end, straight ahead. It's beautiful right here. I didn't turn my headlight on. Can't see anything. Well, there's plenty of horse manure. Look at that view. Wow. Spectacular. So I can see that this road was once paved, but apparently the wild horses left the meadow and trod all over it. But it's beautiful. Yikes, I just saw a sign. Apparently this is a private road. Moo! Moo! So it's 3:05 and we are entering the Silver Bow Trail. And all dogs must be on leashes while on the trail. But if you're off the trail, it's okay. This is running parallel to a pretty big rail yard. I think they're rebranding their trails right here because right there to my right is the Silver Bow Station, and there's a rest area there. But they've named the trail now the Copper Canyon Trail or something like that. Either way, it's a nice trail. It's a bit rough. Look at the scenery. Wow. So I'm at Rocker, but so far I'm not seeing how to get over there. Yeah, maybe it's up here. It's like an old railroad shed of some kind. I'm assuming this was a depot. Sure looks like it. Well, wow. Look at that water. I'm actually going to be below it right here. Well, I'm still on the Silver Bow Trail, and I've got 3.5 miles to Butte, so we're almost there, and it's 3:45. That's a great view, look at that. And it looks like 1.5 miles we will enter the road. It's 4:06 and we're coming into Butte, but we still have a couple of miles to the hotel. So the good news is Siri took me off route, really for no reason. It was a longer way. I ended up doubling back. And now I'm back on my route and I'm on this trail, and I'm only, well, I'm a mile from the hotel. So we're in the Butte Wildlife and Bird Sanctuary. Oh, there's a heron. I was just going to say I'm having trouble hearing the birds over the highway. Look at that tree, that's beautiful. Nice. Cuckoo! Alright, well I just got my chocolate milk, and there's the Super 8 right there ahead of us. And look at those mountains. We're heading that way in a couple of days, but probably not up where that snow is.